Once again for the panelists. Okay, I want to quickly recognize the presence of Mr. Ini Ako in here. Ini Ako. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ini Akos, CEO, Pacific Hills. We have here also Mr. Gregory Ekanem, GIZ Team Leader, Agribusiness Channels and Liability, FCMB. You see here. Welcome, sir. You're highly welcome, sir. We also have here Udeme Odo, Vice President, Technical, Supermax Feeds Limited. You're welcome, sir, Mr. Odo. We also have is it Mr. I don't know, Rahila M. Abdusalami. Is it Mr. or Mrs.? Mrs. Rahila M. Abdusalami, Naik, Head FCT. Naik is, I used to know Naik very, Nigeria Agriculture Insurance Company, Corporation. Please put your hands together once again. Thank you very much. Okay, at this point I want to invite Dr. Udeme Odo, Vice President Technical, Supermax Feed Limited, for a brief goodwill message and also to talk on building thriving agri businesses. Please put your hands together for Dr. Udeme Odo. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Great farmers. So I have my farmers here. I will not take you into lectures because I can see you are all learned people. So we'll just go into agribusiness. And when we are talking about agribusiness, I'm talking of the practical aspect of agribusiness. The panel, I want to plead with you. Please stop persuading people to come into agri. We are enjoying the space. And I love being a farmer. And we don't want too many people because the thing in agri is that I alone can do for 10,000 people. I just need the resources. It's not a matter of whether I want you to come and do 2 hectares. In fact, it costs me less to do 1,000 hectares than it will cost you to do 2 hectares. When you multiply it by unit, cost per unit. Because what do I need? I just need a tractor to do 2 hours and it will clear 1 hectare for me. And I need more than 40 farmers to achieve that, workers to achieve that in 2 days. So why do I need you to come into agri? I don't need you. I just need to have peace in the country and I'll continue to cultivate. That's it. So, and I will multiply. The more you come, the more you spoil the market because you don't understand the structure. You will sell your own by the roadside. I need off-takers to come and buy from me. And they know me, I know them. Naik understand what I'm saying. And the man from FCMB knows what we are talking about. So I enjoy the commercial farming than I want you to come and be doing the peasant farming. The origin was to help smallholders farmers. But they were the first to fail before the main anchor, the private anchor, started failing. Because an association will gather maybe 1,000 farmers, give them input, and the next thing you can't find the farmers again. Some of them will even collect the input, sell it at the entrance of the hall where the distribution is taking place. Because they don't understand the mathematics. They are okay with their 40,000 naira salary. They don't know, as an agriculturist, you only work for maximum 3 months in a year. If you have cultivated enough, you will sell for the rest of the year. A very simple breakdown because, like I told you, I don't want to go into a long lectures. I just want us to digest the business inside of agriculture. I want to buy you into it. I want you to be convinced that it is better and it's a business you can do with your work. I think it's the only business that has been accepted for civil servants to do alongside their own civil service job. So you will not want to miss going into agri. My brothers in the north really understand what I'm saying. they get the in-depth of it. The panel was trying to explain the profit margin, but they didn't hit it the way I wanted it. They said the truth, but they said I would like to hit it. When they say a hectare of rice farm, you are talking about harvest minimum 80 bags. You harvest 80 bags. So just carry your calculator. If I sell my paddy at 50,000 per bag, how much is 80 bags in 1 hectare? That is 4 million naira. If I do 2 hectares, that is 8 million. If I'm privileged to do 10 hectares, that is 40 million naira. How many of you earn 40 million from your workplace in a year? Not many persons. I have attempted 2,000 hectares in Wase and Birkenlad in Plateau State. I couldn't monitor both, but we succeeded as a company in monitoring one. Because when you're talking about 1,000 hectares, you're talking about a massive expanse of farmland. But if they multiply the income, you will know that you've been missing out of fund money. In 2021, we assessed 1,350,000 to cultivate maize. That money we paid off. In 2023, we assessed 650 on 800 million from the same financial institution to cultivate the same thing. So banks are not stupid. Any banker will tell you that when you present your loan book to credit, what's it called, risk, if you pass, then you are good. You know what you are doing. So they don't need to beg you. We are even telling you, please, can you just stay by? Because at the end of the day, we'll still get some of you to come and work and just wear your tie and come to the office and sell the input for us, the harvest for us. So let's go into the main thing. Let's assume you don't have money. Say, okay, I want to go into agri. Where do you start from? I don't have money. I'm just new in this system, but I've been told that there is money in agriculture. What do I do? Forget about an hectare of land. In fact, if you are new, especially if you are going into animal husbandry, start small. Test the water, understand the problems. Everything you will read in your textbook will fail you in the field. Every agricultural lecture you ever receive, if you combine all of them, you just wake up and discover that army worm have overtaken your field. And you are confused. What happened? So start with just your backyard. How much does it cost to cultivate 1 hectare? Just 10,000 square meters. If it is maize today, let's say plus or minus 500,000, you will do it. If you harvest that maize, if it is a very low quality species, let's say you are going to have 5 tons per hectare, the least sale you can make is 1.7 million. Because today maize is 350,000 per ton. As at today's market. That's if you go far north. If you are buying in Abuja, it's almost 400,000. So if you use 500,000 in 3 months, you know the amazing thing? In 3 good months, you harvest 1.7 million. What are you waiting for? I know you are Gen Z generation. Your hands are too clean. Just get that hectare. Call a tractor man. He will come. Pay him 80,000 to 120,000. He will do the land preparation for you. He will plant it for you. He will put the fertilizer at the same time for you. So your own is just to follow up after that. If you even need him, he will come and apply chemical. They are boom sprayers. So that small farm in your house, that small pen, you put 100 bed, just 100. In fact, buy 20 layers. Just 20. Put it there, feed it properly, it will start laying egg. If you go into egg, today egg is about 3,800, 4,000 too, depending on where you're buying. That's the price of a crate of egg. And you know that if you have 1,000 bed, you'll be having minimum, when they attain full laying stage, 850 egg per day. Guaranteed. There's no structural, there's nothing to do. You don't need to work. Just feed it, give it the normal vaccine. 85, that is 85% performance. So if you multiply that by 30, it would still give you 850 crates every month. Multiply by 3,800. And how much do you need to feed them? For 1,000 bed, for layers don't eat like growers. 2 bags a day, averagely. So 2 bags, today feed is 18,000. Multiplied by 60. Check how much. It's less than 600,000, your expenditure. So any angle you want to go, and agric is not going to farm. There are people, we need people to buy off from point of sales in the villages, in the rural market. We need people to store your beans. Do you know why your beans escalate? Egusi escalate. We don't have people who can store and be selling gradually. What we have are people who hoard this product. They buy it and keep it until the price has tripled before they start selling. So we need people who can uptake. They call them aggregators.